Well, we are talking about NATO. The alliance that has dominated global security for decades is facing fresh turbulence. And the criticism is coming from within. US Defense Secretary Mr. Pete Hegseth, he has launched a sharp attack on NATO allies. You know what is his complaint? That some partners are not doing enough. For decades, NATO has operated under a simple idea. An attack on one is attack on all. But behind that unity has always been another question. Who carries the biggest burden? Well, America has spent more on the defense than most of the allies. And now, Mr. Hegseth's statement suggests that patience may be running out. He argues that countries benefiting from American protection should contribute more, much more. Now, this remark has reignited an old debate. Should America continue paying such a large share of alliance cost, or maybe should allies step up their game? This whole argument goes far beyond Iran. It touches the future of NATO because alliances survive on trust, and trust becomes fragile when partners believe responsibilities are not being shared equally. Tonight, the message from Washington that appears blunt: the era of free rides may be ending here. Now, in the sixth segment, can you imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering that one of the world's most important shipping routes has become a danger zone? Not because of major war though, not because of naval battle, but because of reports that naval mines may be appearing in the water that carries a large portion of the world's oil supply. Well, that is the concern that is now spreading across international markets. Ladies and gentlemen, reports linked to the claims from Oman has triggered fresh fear about security in Strait of Hormuz. And even though many details remain unclear, the mere possibility that's enough to send shockwaves across the global economy. Well, every day, massive oil tankers pass through this narrow stretch of water. They carry energy supplies that power factories, fuel the vehicles, and keep the economies running across Asia, Europe, and beyond. So if shipping companies begin to fear for the safety of their vessels, insurance costs, it can rise overnight. Shipping rates can increase, oil prices can jump, investors are going to panic, and consumers, they are going to be affected and pay more thousands of miles sitting away. That is why experts and world leaders, they are paying so much attention to every development here. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a regional waterway. Well, it is one of the most important economic lifelines on the planet Earth. Tonight, the biggest question, it's simply whether naval mines are present or not. Well, the world is definitely in panic right now because, let's be honest, today's interconnected world, uncertainty itself, it can become a powerful weapon.